and welcome to Yuma County Library District's digital programming. I'm Miss Carol, and I work at the main library. Today, I'm going to show you a different way to paint. A lot of times people use watercolors or acrylic paints or tempera paint or something along those lines to paint. But today, I'm going to be using sunscreen. And you can find sunscreen at any of your local stores, especially right now during the summer. It's very easy to find. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about sunscreen and what it does. It helps protect your skin. The sun has UV rays or ultraviolet rays that can be helpful to us, but it can also hurt us. When it's helpful and we get sun, it helps us with our vitamin D, and we need vitamin D for healthy bones and teeth. And if we get too much sun, then we get a sunburn, and it can get really red and painful. So we have to be careful not to get too much sun. So when we go out, a lot of times we'll put sunscreen on, and that will help our skin from absorbing all the UV rays that come from the sun. Are you ready to get started? All right. For our sunscreen project, we are going to need a paintbrush, sunblock, a small container to put it in, and a dark piece of construction paper. It can be black, blue, or purple. Okay, first we're going to take our sunscreen and we're going to just squirt a tiny bit into our container. A little bit goes a long way. And we're going to take our paintbrush, and I'm going to turn my page like this, and we're going to dip it into the sunscreen and we're going to paint. And since it's summer reading and tails to tails, I'm going to try to draw myself a little dog here. Let's see. So I'm going to dip it and I'm going to make its ear there. I'm going to make the top of its head. And then I'm going to make another ear for our dog here. And it's uneven, but that's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then I'm going to make cheeks for the dog. And we have to have a nose for our dog. And I'm going to draw the body. And let's give him some paws. And let's give our dog a tail. I'm going to give him a long tail there. And then we can't forget eyes for our dog. So I'm going to do eyes. Okay, well, it's kind of a funny looking dog, isn't it? But that's my dog. So once you're done painting whatever it is you decide to paint, you're going to take this outside somewhere sunny and place something heavy like rocks in the corners to hold your paper so that it doesn't fly anywhere. And then you leave it out there for a couple of hours, should be fine. So I did one ahead of time, and you can kind of see the outlines of my dog that I drew. So I'm going to flip it over because you can see even better. So you see where I drew the dog? That's still very dark, isn't it? It's still close to the original color. So it's still close to that color, isn't it? But if you notice the surrounding area that got a lot of sun, that faded and it's not as dark as the original color. So this shows you that the sunscreen acted as a barrier and it protected the paper from fading, just like it protects your skin from burning. So if you did this when it wasn't as sunny outside and you put your picture outside and it might be a little cloudy, do you think that you would have the same results? Do you think that the paper would fade where you didn't have any sunscreen? I don't know. You might want to check it out and see. I hope you enjoyed today's program. If you'd like some more information, check out these titles on the sun and its UV rays on your skin and find out more. Thank you for joining us. Take care and don't forget your sunscreen.